Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another tactics video. In this video, I'll show you the exact tactics which I used to get me into Division 1 on a road to glory. Now, Division 3, Division 2, I had to tweak a lot with my tactics, with my team, formations, because it was getting tougher and my team was weak. So I had to compensate with tactics and formations to try and keep up with the teams I was coming up against. I did make it into Division 1 yesterday on the road to glory, and I'll be showing you the team right now, and I'll also show you the most important part of this video, which is the tactics. Now, this is the team I'm using. It's a bit of a hybrid. On the right you got the Prem, on the left you got Prem, and then you got La Liga in the middle, and it's quite nice. It took me straight from Division 2 into Division 1, and I was using the 4-2-3-1. I tried the 4-4-2 as well. The 4-4-2 can be good, but the 4-2-3-1 for me is just, I don't know, I feel like it's a bit more balanced and it's better, and I'll show you exactly what I used. I did not think it was going to work at first, but I thought, let me try it, and this is what the tactics are. So, defensive style, balanced. I've tried pressure on heavy touch, I've tried press after possession loss, and they all leave you exposed, and I did not want that. And especially with the instructions that I use, I had to go with balance, and I'll show you exactly why in a sec. Width 48, just under the 50, just to keep a little bit of compactness in the defense. Depth 88. Now this is the most important part. 88 depth. Very, very, very high D-line. You want fast defenders. You want defenders that can keep up with attackers and be able to press for the ball straight away. Offense balanced, chance creation balanced. I tweaked a little bit with forward runs and whatnot. I feel like balance is still the best. Width is on 44 because I like my. I don't like to play too wide. I like my cams to be a little bit closer together to make it easier to keep the ball. Players in the box, I have it on 6. Instructions and corners and free kicks, I have it on 3. But let me tell you exactly what the instructions are. So we start with the striker. I have the striker on stay forward. On the cams, I have basic on the right and on the middle, but I have comeback on defense on the left, and I'll tell you why in just a second. For this, I feel like you can tweak it yourself based on how your team is and how you feel on when defending each side. Like, some people feel more comfortable, and I know this might sound silly, but some people feel more comfortable defending on the left side than on the right side, whether that's because your left back is weak or not. It might be better to tweak it based on what you feel like. Reguilón is really bad, so I had my left attacking mid come back on defense, and I wanted my central defensive midfielder to be able to push up. That's why he's on balanced instead of stay back like the right CDM. So it creates a bit of a balance, because although he's on stay back, my left attacking mid is on comeback and my left DM is on balance, so it doesn't leave you too exposed on that left side, especially with the instructions that I have, which are so let's just go back. Right attacking mid, nothing. Central attacking mid, nothing. Left attacking mid, come back on defense. CDM, man mark, stay back, cover center. Left CDM, man mark, cover center. And then for all of my defenders, they're all on stay back and they're on step up. Now, this is a new instruction that was added this year, and I'll be honest, I kind of like it because it suits my way of defending, which is, I don't like giving the ball to my opponent and letting them try and create chances, because I feel like I will leave gaps for them to go through, and I don't want that. I usually like to just get the ball back as quickly as possible, and that's what it is. This is a more aggressive type of defending, and it's similar to man mark, which is what I have on my DMs as well. I want my players to be very close to my opponents and very like not leave gaps when they're trying to contest for the ball, and that's exactly the point of this whole system. Try and get the ball as quickly as possible, and if you don't get the ball as quickly as possible, you still get support from one of your attackers coming back, and that is sort of the whole idea of this, and I have comes for crosses and sweeper keeper on the keeper. If I don't know if it works, but I usually always like to have my keeper on sweeper. So this is a tactic, and I'll let you know as well what I use to defend. Now I have like something similar, but on constant pressure. If I'm losing by a goal or 2 goals in the last 10 minutes, constant pressure is quite overpowered, and it's very similar. Like for the instructions, I just have aggressive interceptions on every single player pretty much, and constant pressure. But I think I don't really use the 4-4-2 anymore. This is probably the most important defensive tactic that I use as well. It's like, it's a bit, you know, it's not too defensive because you don't want to be, you know, sitting back and letting your opponent attack and send their fullbacks forward if you're trying to hold on to a lead. But you know, I like to just be able to be a little bit more passive if I'm in the last 10 minutes, to try and pass the ball around and control the game. And I don't want my players to be left exposed, so I lower the depth a little bit. I lower, you know, I tell my camps to come back on defense, tell everyone else to stay back, and it usually does, you know, help. But you know, with this game, constant pressure currently is quite strong, so the best thing to do is honestly to just try and just control the game as much as possible by passing it in the opponent's half, not in your half, because in your own half, if you try and keep the ball, you will lose it. The constant pressure is too strong. Try and keep the ball in their half. So this is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy this. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, come onto the Twitch stream, because we will be able to we will try to get promoted to the Elite Division from Division 1, which is not going to be easy, but I will still try. That is my goal. We need to get there on an RTG. So that's the whole video done there. Thank you so much. Once again, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Peace.